pick, and I actually love Little Giant. And what's super awesome is that now they've come together. The hot pick is Little Giant. Little Giant has been making ladders for 48 years, and not just any old ladders. Ladders that we feel confident standing on, ladders that we feel like we can take different places, and ladders that give us the ability to scratch things off our to-do list. This is customer top rated, and it is 3 easy payments of $47. We've sold over 1.1 million Little Giant ladders. If you have one, we would love to hear from you. We're at 1-800-395-1601 because I got to tell you, I read the reviews and I was giggling at how excited people were. How about easy to open, steps are big, not heavy at all, easy to use and safe. Husband really likes it. This is the best ever. I love that. And so, you know what? We all have trees up, or maybe you've got some decorations for the season. And how did you get up there and then, you know, get to the tippity top of that tree or lean in and put in that ornament? Were you unsafe? Shh, I won't tell anybody if you were, because oftentimes that's what you do, right? You grab whatever chair is around you. You kind of do a little leaning. Maybe there's a telephone book under there and you're like, hold my hand, I'm going to lean forward. No more. With Little Giant, I feel so secure. I can lean my legs up onto this bar and I'm on the top step, and I'm not even in like proper Little Giant, you know, honey-do list shoes. I'm in boots and I can go up and down super easy. This weighs 16 pounds. I can fold it super easy as well, and holds 375 pounds. This is the Little Giant that you want when you want to get an attack that honey-do list. So for the tree, so for that shelf that's up high that you can't get to, that is basically wasted space because you're like, why do I have a shelf there if I can't get there? So for those light bulbs. And I feel like all the light bulbs, they conspire with one another. They all go out at the same time. So I'm bumbling around in the dark. I'm going to welcome in my guest. His name is Kenyon Allen. And he just said he's been 26 years with Little Giant, which is wildly kind of hard to believe, because Kenyon, aren't you just 26? What's happening here?
Yeah, exactly. I started when I was 10 years old. And
right.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic company. My wife and I both work at Little Giant. We love the company, and we are a Little Giant family, obviously. This is the brand that everybody knows and trusts. Little Giant, synonymous with what your last guess, health and wellness. And that's exactly what this ladder offers to a family, is health and wellness. So aircraft grade aluminum, that's why it only weighs 16 pounds. What I love about the bottom is that these oversized feet, everything about this ladder is generous. So the oversized feet are stability, skid resistant. I love the feet, but also the treads. Like you said in your intro, the fact that these are oversized for a reason. They support your entire foot. So you're not just standing on a rung, but you're standing on a big wide tread, and all three of these are exactly the same. So giving you that stability, that safety, that confidence. And Little Giant makes a lot of different products. This is not the 24-in-1. We love that ladder for years and years. That's kind of what put Little Giant on the map 48 years ago. This is the 80% ladder, because most of what we do from, you know, the 9-foot ceilings and down, this is the perfect size. So being able to step on these treads gives you that confidence as you're climbing. Feels more like a staircase. Rachel, we talked about earlier on the phone, we talked about that these are only 9 inches apart.
Yeah.
I love these because if you have hip issues or knee issues, notice that you're stepping up like you would stairs in your house.
Right, and that's what's really great, and that's what's so comfortable, is that I love that you also said they're not rungs. They're not like half the size and then the little rung where half of your foot was on and half of it was off. It really feels like you were walking up just a really nice, solid, well-built staircase. And when I do lean my legs against this bar, which, by the way, also has tools, holes for tools and slots if you wanted to put some brushes here, or you said there's even a cell phone holder in here, because oftentimes we're just looking at YouTube to figure out how to do something. That's actually included as well on this rung, that when I put my legs against it, completely supports me. We have some of our customer reviews rolling. Easy to use and safe to use. Husband really likes it. I love that. This is a fantastic tool for your home, lightweight, extremely sturdy, very comfortable using, highly recommend. I love, Kenyon, that you said it really is like the 80%er, because 80% of the jobs, they require something that lifts us between, what is the lift here, Kenyon? When we lift like stair 1, stair 2, stair 3, how high in the air are we getting?
Just a little short of 3 feet. So when I'm standing when I'm standing up here, in fact, when we come back to me on this shot, the fact that I'm stepping on the top step, able to reach my ceiling fan. So again, that's a ceiling fan. Your light bulbs that you say are conspiring against you.
They are.
David Venable, it's the 9-volt batteries in the smoke detector. They chirp at all hours.
Yes.
So the fact that I can dust my ceiling fan, the Christmas decorations that need to come down, this is about 9 feet. What I'm reaching right here, so my head is pretty close to 8.5, so I can reach 9 very comfortably. And comfortable because not only am I standing on more, but I also have more to hold on to. That safety bar, usually when you step on a step stool, you're just out here in midair with nothing to give you reference, where here I can tuck my legs up against the safety bar. I have my hands free to get the work done, and I have 3 points of contact, 2 points with my feet and 1 point with my legs, and something to hold on to when I'm climbing up and down.
We have 3,000 of these spoken for today. I love, Kenyon, that we're seeing you put this down, and I actually will do it as well. This is 16 pounds, holds 375. So up and then down does this go, which is really easy. And then we are just pulling this together, boop, boop. And there we go. There's our 16 pounds, and I can put this behind a door. And why are we presenting this right now? Well, because decorations. Decorations, 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 right? But also tree, but also, as Kenyon was saying, smoke detectors. It is the light bulbs in your house. It's that shelf up there. It's the back of a closet where I can't get. It's simply, oh man, I got to get up high because I got to do some touch up and paint work. We're still doing all that, and a lot of people aren't coming into our own homes, right? We don't want them to, in fact. So we all of a sudden are rolling up our sleeves, and our honey-do list got a little bit longer, and we're getting a little bit more daring, and we're using YouTube, which is why there's a little phone holder. But this is awesome. And this, when we talk about rating, Kenyon, tell me what this is rated, because you guys, this is the tippity top.
Yeah, there are different weight categories for ladders. This is the very highest rating that you can get. It's a 375-pound OSHA and ANSI rating. They rate ladders at different weight categories, but the very top of that weight scale, that's what this matches, 375-pound capacity. For something that stores at only 4 inches wide and only 16 pounds, that's absolutely fantastic. My favorite review online says, small yet significant jobs. The last time you got up on a ladder, even if you only went up 2.5 feet high, it was a significant job because you trusted the brand that you were standing on. And that's exactly what Little Giant offers to you.
I love it. Thank you so much, Kenyon. V35736. As Kenyon just said, he's in the safety business. It's about not falling. It's about we're putting you in the air and you can count on us. Please go to QVC.com because we've got other